Admit him. Oh, I see Olawale from Lagos. In the chat box, let's know where you're joining from. Oh, set girl from Ethiopia. That's my colleague. Okay, I see Maurice from Ghana. Great, great, great. Oh, Rebecca. Welcome, Rebecca. Good morning.
Hi, welcome. Hi, thank you.
Okay, I see from Otta, Simiat from Otta.
Yeah. Good
Great,
morning,
welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah. So let us drop in the chat box where we are joining from. In the chat box. Amaka from Lagos, Jerry from Kogi State, good. Frank from Ghana, great, great, great. Welcome everyone, good morning. Thank you so much for taking our time this morning. I see Samuel from Ghana, great. Okay, good morning. I see Priscilla. Priscilla from Minola from Lagos, great, great job. So we're going to just wait for 5 minutes for more people to join. Let me quickly go on the group to remind people to join. So in the chat box, if you're just joining us now, type in the chat box where you're joining from. Where are you joining from? Let us know. Okay? Let us know where you're joining from. I also have a young STEM educator with me, STEM student with me. I have a young STEM student with me, so he's going to join us. Okay, I see Seraphine from Ghana, David from Benin, great, welcome. Thank you so much for taking our time. Ismail from Abuja, lovely, lovely. Abiola from Osun State, oh, great. Thank you all for taking out time, your data, joining us. We really appreciate you. We really do appreciate. I see Kofi from Ghana, Esther from Lagos. Thank you. Adamson from Asaba. Thank you so much for joining us today. I see. Please do mute your microphones, please, as you join. Mute your microphones, please. So thank you so much for joining us today. I see Thomas from Lagos. I see Bright from Ghana. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. So if you're just joining us, type in the chat box where you're from. While you're joining, oh, Jumia from Lagos. Great, great. You know, you guys are all wonderful STEM educators, and you know, you being here, it means you are a passionate STEM educator. That's what it means. Because you want to take your classroom and also your career to another level, a higher level, of course.
So we're done with the book.
Okay. So please mute your microphones, please. All right. Okay, so now to start off, I want us to, you know, relax. Let us relax. I will always want us to not to be very, very, yes, we're serious. We came for serious business, but not too serious business. Let's relax and all that. So I want to ask, okay, right now, you know, I think if you were in the last webinar, I asked if you have all the money in the world right now, where would you love to travel to? If you had all the resources, where would you love to travel to take a vacation as a teacher? If you had all the resources, Let me see in the chat box. Type in the chat box, where would you love to, you have been working, teaching. Teaching is not an easy job because it is time consuming. It takes your strength and, even for you to do other things with it is quite difficult. So I understand. So where I see Vegas, Las Vegas, great. I see Olawale says Singapore to take a vacation. Wow. I see Finland. Ah, nice. I see Adamson. I don't know where this place is. So what is Palawan? Can you type in the chat box? What is Palawan? Is it a country? This is the first time I'm hearing. You don't worry, we are going to answer your questions later. Okay? And please, as you join us, mute your microphone. Okay. I see Raphael says Finland. Huh. I wonder why people want Finland. I see Jeremiah says Ontario. I see Adubelo say USA. But where in the US? Is there a particular place you would love to go? Are there tourist sites you would love to go? Oh, I see Abiola says the Maldives. Okay. Okay. Olaide says France. Definitely to see, the F Tower. So if you are going to Mexico, where exactly in Mexico? Why? Why Mexico? What do you want to see? What particular thing you would love to, see? Like, I would love to go to China. I would love to walk on the Great Wall of China, take that walk there. I would love to go. Rebecca recently went to Rwanda. I would also love to go on a safari and see, lovely creatures and all that. Lovely animals. Okay, I see Greece, I see USA, I see vacation in Dubai, Seychelles, Dubai, Maldives, a visit to Colorado University. Great. Nice, nice, nice. I welcome you once more to today's meeting. So we are going to kickstart. We're going to kickstart this meeting today. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, so welcome again once more. So today we're going to be taking on PhET interactive simulations, and we're looking at activity design with PhET. All right, so to get started, I have some of my colleagues here. Okay, I have my colleague here, Rebecca Vieira, Director of Global Initiatives in PhET. Okay, Rebecca, can you wave? Can you please wave? Can we see you, Rebecca?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, please wave.
Yeah.
And thank you so much. I think it's about 6 a.m. where she is now. So thank you so much, Rebecca, for joining us today. Okay?
Yep.
Thank you so much. All right, I also have Setigen. Setigen is a fellow PhET colleague from Ethiopia. Setigen, can you wave? Say hi.
Hello, everyone.
Okay, so that's Setigen from Ethiopia, a fellow PhET colleague. And today we are going to be anchoring the session together. Okay, I see some raised hands, but we shall answer your questions very soon. And please do avoid to write on the screen. All right. So we have Zach Mbasu is going to join us next week. Shola was here with us last week. Okay, and most of us would have seen Shola. All right, and I am Blessing, a PhET fellow in Nigeria and founder of DTW Tutorials Foundation. So this webinar is brought to you in collaboration with PhET, a collaboration between DTW and PhET. All right. So what is DTW? It's a foundation and we are the creators of DTW Tutorials, okay, an educational channel on YouTube. Sorry, no woman walk in Nigeria. Please, I apologize for the voice. Okay. All right. So here we have a YouTube channel where since 2017, we have been supporting STEM education. So I started off with supporting students first, but I also saw the need for teacher training and development. That's why we are bringing this to teachers free of charge, all right, as it's a foundation free of charge in collaboration with PhET, which is also a foundation, an NGO, okay? All the resources on PhET are absolutely free, okay? So this is it about DTW tutorials. All right, so our objectives in this session, by the end of this session, you'll be able to reflect on active learning in maths or science education. That's number one. You'll also be able to develop strategies for writing sim-based inquiry activity, okay, for maths or science. And also thirdly, you'll be able to design a sim-based maths or science activity sheet. Okay, so I know that we have questions and queries from week one. That is introduction to PhET course. Okay, if you have any queries right now, Rebecca, you will just handle that session in 20 minutes. So ask your questions now. You can raise your hand or drop some questions in the chat box. If you don't want to speak, you can drop your questions in the chat box. Okay, Rebecca, can you anchor this, please?
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and put you on mute, Blessing. All right, we'll go ahead and start with Emmanuel. It looks like you have a question. Emmanuel, can you speak up? Let's see, your microphone might not be connected, so we'll have to come back to you. Paul, go ahead and unmute yourself. Ask your question, please.
All right, can you hear me? Good afternoon, everyone.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I had a problem with week one registration and task because I couldn't get the Coursera link or what the task was really all about. So I had to use my own email to generate my login to PhET Simulations. So I've not been able to do my activity because I had a busy week. So I would like to be cleared if I can repeat week one's activity this week and also do week two's activity for this week. I've made a login with my own username from Nigeria here, my own email and my school.
So you'll have to have gone through the email invitation that we sent you using the email address you provided to us. If you don't, it means you would have gotten registered in the public course, and the public course Coursera will try to they make you actually they ask you for a fee if you're not enrolled in Blessing's course. So I'm not exactly sure what you did, or I mean, but you have to get the emails that would have been sent from no reply at Coursera, and that would have.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So if you need to repeat something, that's fine. And if you didn't get those emails, you need to let Blessing know, and then we can resend those to you. And then all of any progress that you made last week would still be saved, but we need to get you into the right section.
Okay, so I have to check my mail for email from Coursera.
It would have been no-reply at Coursera and something, but I'll type it in the chat. No reply at Coursera. Now, I believe Blessing has been sharing an FAQ document in the WhatsApp group. It is very important that you read that FAQ document. It explains all of this.
All right, thank you very much.
Avoid a lot of confusions. All right.
Thank you very much. I'll go check now. Thank you.
Yep. Emmanuel, I'm just checking back on you again. Are you able to speak up? No? Okay. All right, I'll go to Abiola next, please. Go ahead and unmute.
All right, good morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes, good morning. I just want to be sure I finished my week one um, assignment and I made the submission yesterday. So I wanted to be sure if it was acknowledged because I didn't get any mail to that effect for me to know if the assignment was actually submitted to the right channel. Then secondly, I want to ask this. Possibly, I might be speaking the minds of some other members on this platform now. Is there any way that for the STEM, A can actually be included to make it a STEM just for some of the other subjects like the English language and every other, aside the core science subjects? Can the arts, can it be added to the STEM to make it a STEM so that we can get a simulation for other courses too? Thank you.
Sure. The first question of whether or not it was submitted, so you will not get an email when you submit. You should be able to see when you actually go in and you look at the assignments, it will tell you whether or not you've submitted. So make sure that you just go back to that assignment and see whether or not there's a file that's been submitted. And then you will get a notice, I believe, when people score you and when you get a grade. So you have to wait, sometimes you have to wait 3 days, sometimes you have to wait 5 days, because you have to get 3 peer review scores in order to actually get your final score. So that should answer your first question. For your second question about can the A be included? So when it comes to the remainder of the assignments beyond the introduction, the introduction course is all about PhET simulations. PhET simulations, we specialize in physics, chemistry, earth science, and mathematics. We have a bit of life science, but not a whole lot. And that just has to do with our mission and our focus. It takes a long time to build these simulations. It's taken about 20 years to create that whole collection. So when it comes to actually doing the activities where you're designing an activity for a simulation, you are more than welcome to incorporate other content areas and make connections. But this introductory course is introducing you to the PhET simulations that exist now. And we don't have any simulations about art. We don't have any simulations explicitly about language arts, but it doesn't mean that those things can't be connected. So many art teachers, for example, they might teach about color. And when you're teaching about color, you might use something like color vision and how humans perceive color. Or if you are, somebody who might be teaching, let's say, agricultural science, there is a simulation about natural selection and the impact of, let's say, invasive species. So there are ways to make connections in future courses, but this first of the 3 courses is really about the PhET simulations. I hope that answers your question. Let's see, Emmanuel, I'm coming back to you just to see if your microphone works, because I see you're on camera now. Can you hear me? Emmanuel? Yes,
Hello,
go ahead.
can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, actually, I'm calling from Abeokuta and Ogun State. Now, can I just start the study right now? I'm just joining right now.
Yeah, go ahead. If you have a question, that's probably the best use of our time. Do you have a question or do you have something else that you want to share?
Yes, I do have a question.
Go ahead.
Yes. Can I do my exercise today? I wasn't around last week.
Yes, I would say go ahead. Now, of course, Blessing is trying to keep people on a similar pace, but this course isn't, all 3 of these courses are basically entirely open until the end of the course, until the course is over. So if you haven't been able to do anything up until now, you can go ahead and start today. That's okay. Okay?
All right, no problem. I'll do that.
Thank you,
very
Emmanuel.
much.
All right, let's go to, the next person on my list is Victor. Go ahead and unmute, Victor.
All right, good day to you. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
All right, good day to you. Yeah, I want to be sure, as per undergoing this tax, is it to be done serially? Because I started with implementation unknown to me, and we were told to start with the introduction. But I set the assignment, of which I did and I've submitted. Hope the arrangement is not of a priority here. I know I have to go back and take the introduction. Hope I'm still okay. No issue.
You to the PhET Simulations. Then the second one, activity design, will help you to basically create a student assignment, which will then become, in all likelihood, a part of the full lesson plan. So they build on each other, and if you get a certificate for each piece. So even if you were only to do the implementation, you would only get one certificate for 15 hours instead of 15 hours for each course. So it's okay that you entered the course, but I would strongly encourage you to go back and then start with the introduction right now, and then you can come back and finish up implementation after doing the other two. All right.
All right.
Great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Jeremiah.
Okay, good morning.
Good day.
Yeah, I see that the course is basically a peer-to-peer review for the assignment. So I think some of the reviewers who are also my colleagues do not actually put a constructive feedback to allow the presentation I made. There was no feedback, so I was wondering what did I miss. So I have to go back to the review section to check the marks that are awarded to each of the assignments before I was able to know where I didn't get correctly. So I had to resubmit. So I would advise that we actually put the review and let's see where the error is so that it could be easy for those that are resubmitting the assignment.
Thank you, Jeremiah. That is excellent, not just advice, but it's an excellent request to make of each other, right? As professionals, to give the kind of feedback that you would want to receive. And so for each assignment, there's a rubric, and it's a very simple rubric. It just asks, did the person meet the criteria? And if the answer is yes, you should check yes. And if the answer is truly and honestly no, you should check no. But if you're saying somebody didn't complete something correctly, there's a place to include feedback in a text box. Please fill that out. It's not very helpful to people if they aren't receiving any feedback and yet didn't get a good score. So thank you so much for bringing that up, because that's very important. Great, thank you. I also know there's questions popping in the chat. I think Blessing's attending to those. I will be looking at those as well. But let's go ahead and go next to Michael. Let's see, make sure you unmute yourself, Michael.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good day, go ahead.
Yeah, I really have gone through the week 1 and week 2. So, and I've perfected both the 2 weeks content. So the problem I'm having now is with the assignment 1 and 2. So I don't know how to go about it. So maybe someone can put me through. I'm very sorry to ask this.
I'll just show you very quickly what it looks like, just as a reminder for people about making assignment submissions. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so when you get into the course, this is what it looks like. And you'll see it will put check marks and such as you work through it. Okay. And so as you go through, you'll do things like mark completed, etc. But then eventually you're going to get to an assignment, and I will show you what an assignment looks like. So down here, let's see here. Let me go into week 1. So the first assignment that you'll have to do is, it's come down here, it says peer review assignment. And so you'll come here, and I already actually submitted my assignment, but you'll need to make sure that you read the instructions, and you see there's these 2 tabs right here. You need to click on my submission. That's very important, otherwise you won't see what you need to. And then you'll want to put your project title, and then you'll submission. And then when you go to activity, it looks like I've already done it, but eventually you'll get a peer review option as well. And it looks like, yes, I've already done this, but you'll see here it says start reviewing.
Okay.
And then you need to do reviews of other people's work.
Okay.
There's the rubric.
Okay.
And then this is the place to give feedback.
Okay.
Okay.
But,
hello, Rebecca.
Hello, ma'am.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes.
Rebecca.
Hello, ma'am.
Sorry, 1 minute, Michael. Rebecca, can you show them how to download, make a copy of the documents and all that and upload? Can you show them that?
Yeah, give me 1 second here. Let me share my screen again. Okay, so yeah, when you are taking a look at your assignment and it has the instructions,
Okay.
so right here, there's this file. This is actually a template file. So I download that and I will open it up. Oops, 1 moment, please. I need to stop sharing first so I can bring this over. Sorry about that. Okay, so you download it. It opens as a Word file. And then this is what it is right here. So actually you don't need to copy anything. You just download the file and then you go ahead and fill in the information. So you just have to read the instructions, fill in the information, of course, with real information, right? And then what you want to do is once you've fully completed everything you need to do,
Okay.
then you're going to go ahead and you're going to file. I always save it just so that I remember where I saved it. I'm going to go ahead and just call it my test file. Save it to my desktop so I can remember where it is. And then I'm going to go back into Coursera. And then I go to my submission. And for some reason for me, it's, I have a teacher account. And so things look a tiny bit different to me, unfortunately. But up here, there will be a place where you will upload the assignment. So you will click a button, you will look for the file, and then you'll upload that assignment. So that's what it will be. And then you'll click on here. Make sure that you sign the honor code. You just type in your initials and then hit submit. I've already submitted on mine, so it's already there. Okay. Let's see. Yes, Michael?
Another question I want to ask is that will the two assignments be graded, and is it going to be determined on the certificate that is going to be awarded?
So people to wait 3 to 5 days. If for some reason you're seeing nobody's graded your assignment, then just let Blessing know. But just do wait patiently. What happens, there's an algorithm in the system that if you haven't been scored, your name goes higher. And then when somebody else goes to a peer review, they'll get your name first. So that's the first question. The first answers the first question. And the second question is, you will not get an actual grade on your certificate, but your certificate is only given to you if you pass the minimum requirements. So if for example, you do not get passing grades on your assignments, then you won't be able to generate a certificate. It won't give you a certificate.
But what is the passing grade, sir, Emma?
I believe for most assignments it's 80%. For some of them it's 100%. Each assignment is different, and it describes that in the description.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, thank you, ma.
All right, let's go to Olawale. Go ahead and unmute Olawale.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good
go
morning.
Ahead. Go ahead.
Can you hear me? Good morning.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Yesterday I got to the point of I got to the conclusion of the week 1. Then the next thing that pop up on my screen is Coursera code, and they were asking me to continue. So I don't know what to do. I have to return back to my conclusion part. So I'm surprised before talking about assignment, because when I finished my course, I didn't see anything like assignment. When I got to the conclusion of the course, I saw something like Coursera code. Then there is a button asking me to continue. So I don't know what to do. I have to navigate back to the conclusion. And it was asking, and I was told that I've completed the first week task. So I don't know what to do. So this assignment people are discussing, I'm hearing it for the first time. Thank you.
Okay. So Olawale, it sounds to me as though somehow you've ended up in a public course and not in this course. It should not be asking you for a code. It should not be asking you for a credit card. None of this should be costing anybody anything. So sometimes what happens is people end up getting enrolled in a public course if they go looking for the course on their own, or if they end up using an email address that's different from what you provided to Blessing. So I'll need you to reach out to Blessing on WhatsApp and let her know, and then we can resend you invitations. But again, look at the FAQs document that Blessing has sent. Blessing, maybe you should put that, if you don't mind dropping that in the chat. Oh, it looks like you might have done that. I'm not, yeah. If you have that, Blessing, that would be super helpful, because the FAQs explain how you can fix that problem.
All right, all right. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you, Miss Rebecca.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Iyanda? Iyanda, are you able to unmute?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I received 3 messages on my email.
Yes.
Okay, the first one is talking about the PhET simulations, the first, second, and third, of which I clicked and I joined into it. Later, I received another mail from Coursera. So which of this mail would I be able to log in and start learning from? Because I realized the first 3 mail were also means through which I can start learning. So which of this mail, is it the Coursera or the PhET simulation?
It should be from Coursera. So you should have 3 emails that come from no-reply@Coursera, and then you need to go into each one of those 3 and accept the invitation to join the group. It's possible that reminders were sent out, and so if you saw another set of Coursera emails, it's because you hadn't yet enrolled, and we're just reminding you. So if you got those original 3 emails, use those original 3 emails. That's what you should be using.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. The second question now is, I started with some of the learnings, and I got to a part whereby I was told, I was given an assignment talking about PhET simulations, providing students objective, there's an assignment I do not understand which way to go about it, although I dropped it on the group WhatsApp platform.
So I'm not sure what the question is, but I would just say sometimes there's a lot of messages on the WhatsApp group platform. So please drop that question again, and I'm sure we can help you.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right, let's go to Madhu.
Yeah.
Madhu, go ahead.
Okay, good morning. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, I missed the class actually last week. I missed the class.
Yes.
So what do I do now?
So first of all, read the FAQs, and then there's also a syllabus that Blessing has been sharing. So I think that's probably your best bet. I don't know, Blessing, if you had a recording of, you probably have a recording of last week's session, and if that's not been shared, I'm sure it will be.
Yes, there's a recording of last week's session. I've been posting it on the group. I'm going to do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can watch that. I'll do that again now. So check the group, you see it now. So you can just start. So there's a time frame of 4 weeks, which probably likely we're going to extend. So you can start now. Anyone can start now. Even if you haven't done the first course, you can start now. I've seen people who joined just 2 weeks, 1 week. So it's all about dedication on the course.
Yes.
You can do it within a week. If you put out enough time, you can finish it in a week. So we have 4 weeks, but definitely we'll still extend, because teachers, you have workload and all that. You get my point. Yes. And not everyone can be on the same pace. So we would extend for like 2 weeks more. So you have enough time to finish, so you can start up now. The best thing is you start. I see also questions on people asking, should I follow the Coursera pace? You know, Coursera always say, okay, time yourself this. You don't need to follow that. You just, you know, work on the course. All right. I will share the link to the video of last week now on the group.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Great. Obina?
Good morning.
Hello, go ahead. What's your question?
Okay, I registered within this week and the registration was successful, but I wasn't part of the class for the first module that was done. And I want to be part of the program. How do I go about it? Can I still be part of the program for the many weeks?
Yes, it should be fine. But again, go ahead and watch the I don't know what your status is, whether or not you've been enrolled in the course. So I think you're just going to have to reach out to Blessing.
Are you on the WhatsApp group?
The WhatsApp page, they said it is filled up. I sent a mail to Mrs. Blessing.
Sorry.
Regards,
I'm
being
going
part
to
of the
share.
WhatsApp
I'm
page.
going to share it now.
Yeah.
I'm going to share it now again. The WhatsApp group, the link, the new group. Okay. I'm going to share it now. I've just shared it now.
Okay,
It's on the chat box. Okay. So in 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So 5 minutes, please. More. We can just take one more question because we have to go into today's work. Jeremiah, please, quickly. Just take everyone one minute. A question that's not been asked before, please.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just have a question on the second assignment. I see on the page that the assignment is 2, but you can choose to do any of the assignments for the activity design, of which I have done one, but it's still asking, I say I have one more assignment. I want to know if it's okay to do one or I must do the 2.
I'm sorry, is this for the first course?
The second course, activity design.
So for activity design, at the beginning, it describes that you choose to only do week 2 or week 3. It depends upon if you're a math teacher or if math is most relevant or if science is most relevant. You only need to do one of those weeks. It will still show in your grades that you don't have one assignment, but the way that the grading works is it will drop one of the grades. So if you have a 0 because you never did the one other assignment, that's okay. You only need to do week 2 or week 3.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. All right, great. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and pause there, and I'll hand it over to Blessing.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Rebecca. Thank you so much for being with us today. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for staying this long because I know you have another meeting to hop into. Thank you so much. Okay.
Yes, I'm so sorry I can't stay longer. Good luck to everybody, and yeah, please continue to reach out when you have questions.
Can we see your face for the last time? Can we see your face? You know, a wave, a smile.
Yes, you can see my face.
All right, Rebecca. Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. So we're going to have. Don't worry. I will still maybe at the end take your questions on. You know, if you're having issues on introduction to PhET, I will take it in depthly, okay? But first, let's try to achieve what we want to do today. All right. I don't know. Manyozo, are you here? Manyozo, are you here? If you can hear me, say hi. I'm expecting a colleague from South Africa to join us. I don't think he's here yet. Okay, so let's get on back. Let me quickly share my screen. Okay. Yeah, so we are here. Active learning with PhET. Okay. So one thing we should note is, can you all see my screen? Yes, okay. Okay, good. Okay. Setkin, can you see my screen? Okay, good. Okay, thank you. All right. So active learning with PhET. what does active learning? Active learning is just is focused on action students take to achieve their learning objectives. Please unmute your microphone when you join. All right. From this picture here, we can see here sometimes the PhET Sim, if it is not used properly, you can have it and it will be more teacher controlled. But active learning rests here, which is more student control. Okay, you have the Sims. All you need to do is just give them guided. You have to guide them. So there should be a guided based learning when using PhET simulation, and this encourages what active learning. Second, please, can you try unmute people that are muted? If you can help me with that in the background. Thank you.
Okay, I will do that, replacing.
All right. So one of the characteristics of active learning, all right, that we teachers have to take into account is, one, we need to understand and address students' prior knowledge. Most times, like now we are resuming school, SS1 students in science, we're going to have new GS3 students, new students. So they might have some misconceptions from their previous classes about some topics that they don't understand deeply. So we need to take into account that, okay, and try to address it using active learning. And that's where PhET simulations can do. That's where PhET simulations can also help out with. And also, using active learning, we can try to connect the content of a lesson to daily experiences of students and apply it in different contexts. For example, you want to teach about waves, all right? You can easily just say, bring a bowl of water, let us throw a stone into that bowl of water, and it causes a ripple effect. What you have just done is active learning, because you have tried to connect, all right, the content of the lesson to daily experiences. For, let's say, examples like, let's say, hereditary, okay? You can say, okay, in a family, you see some students, some children are short, some are tall. What do you think happens? Okay, when you do your Punnett square, what do you think? You have strong genes, recessive genes, you have dominant genes, and you have helped students connect what that lesson about hereditary to real life daily experience. This is what active learning does. Okay, and there are ways you can implement the PhET Sim to do this. Now, also, active learning does what? It supports collaboration. Okay, because if you notice the plan, if you have been reading about, done the first course, you will see that it encourages open play. It encourages peer-to-peer discussion. So what that does is it supports collaboration. All right, and when we start imbibing that in class, it also helps. I think one thing we really lack in Africa is collaboration. We don't really know how to work together, which the Western world have really taken advantage of that. So with this in class, all these critical skills like collaboration, you start imbibing them in students. So active learning is quite key. Another thing you should take account when trying to make a class engage in active learning is you have to create a safe environment for your students. I know it is easy as teachers to be frustrated, and a student is not getting something. Oh God, you want to flog that. You want to flog the student, and what's going on? To just try to allow them to make mistakes. Try to avoid you try to reduce, so you don't get tensed up and very frustrated in class. So try to create a safe environment when implementing active learning in your class. You're going to see that a lot when using PhET simulation. Some students will be right, some students will get it, some even smart students might not get it. Okay, so you provide what appropriate scaffolding, just like what we're going to learn today, activity sheet design. That is a scaffolding that you can use in implementing active learning. Also, you can also make assessment a part of the lesson. Yes, a part of the learning process. Yes, after it's always good to evaluate if the objectives has been achieved, the goals of your lesson has been achieved, and what you do is assessment. So you can also do that with the PhET simulation. And lastly, establish certain practices and expectation as a response to specific behavior. What is this saying? It's saying that it is quite difficult. We know that to start doing active learning is quite difficult. It's like a change from traditional classroom, techniques and ethics to a different ballgame entirely. So please be patient when the class is noisy. In an active learning environment, there will definitely be noise. So be patient. It is normal because they are discussing. All you need to do is have class rules. When you see an example is when you see that the class is getting too rowdy, too noisy, you can have like a sign of, I know of a teacher that will just raise his, her hands or his hands up. And when the students see that the teacher has raised his hands up, everyone goes quiet. So you can establish those particular certain practices when maybe the class is getting rowdy, or, just put some standards and note them down. Always write them down, what works for you. Okay, now some active learning with PhET scenarios, you can use this with students in guided inquiry activities using worksheets, which we're going to learn today, homework assignments. Sheriff, please, can you stop writing on the screen? It's showing. Okay. You can use this to combine digital and physical laboratory. You can, first of all, in the lab, they can work first with the PhET simulation before they go to the physical experiment. It actually helps. There's actually research that's been done by that if you put kids through the digital PhET simulations, it helps them better perform physical laboratory. You want acid, base, and salt for chemistry, let them work on the simulation before they go to the lab. There's something on electricity, let them work on the simulation before they go to the lab. So, and so forth and on. So, and you can also use them in guided inquiry activities in remote learning. Let's say you want to teach online, you can also use this PhET simulation in this. In active learning. So active learning with PhET, to make the best use of PhET simulation and maximize learning outcome for your students, it is important to not only consider the PhET simulation you use, but how you engage in the activity design, which is very important, and also teacher facilitation. That is where we are going to work on. So we have to use the PhET sim. It's not just using selective PhET sim, but also designing your activity and also planning the way you are going to facilitate that class. Okay, so these are the three things that are quite important in trying to carry out active learning with PhET simulations. So I'm quickly going to go through just 1 minute, please. Okay, so I'm going to quickly take you through active sheet design and activity sheet design and what it does mean. So to maximize the benefit of using PhET simulations in the classroom, activity sheets need to be designed with specific goals in mind. Now, in the PhET simulation, we have learned on how to, create our own objective from first of all, selecting a PhET simulation, then in that simulation, how to create your goals and objectives. Okay, because a simulation, if I give a chemistry simulation to 5 different teachers, they might have 5 different objectives and goals to use that PhET, the simulations, to teach. So whichever PhET simulation we're picking, we have to have what specific goals, so that when we have that specific goals, it's now easy for us to implement and design our activity sheet according to the goals that we have. So each activity should be student-centered, providing opportunities for students to engage in inquiry, discuss their thoughts, share ideas with the SIM as a central learning tool. So whichever way we are taking the specific goals, it should be SIM-centered. Don't worry, we're going to go through an activity ourselves as a student very soon. Okay, so the activity sheets is like a tool. We always do I have one here? We always encourage teachers to make it one page. Look at, to make it one page. Okay, one paper. And you know, if you're anyway, we're going to go through the guides on how to design an activity sheet. So one sheet of paper, and if it's 2 pages, you can just print front and back. We always encourage teachers so you don't waste paper, and you know, you just have one sheet to, you know, for you to go through and mark. All right. So what it does is that it serves as a place to record thoughts, observations, to facilitate sense-making, pose challenging prompts that engage students by promoting interaction with the SIM, and also give guidance towards the learning goal. That's what the activity sheet does. Okay, so what are the guidelines? Now, the first guideline is it has to be what? Okay, it has to have emphasis on the SIM futures. So don't try to make the activity sheets compete with the SIM for student attention. What do we mean? On the questions you are asking on the activity sheets, you should relate it to the SIM. Not just asking like, you know, bring a random question from the textbook or from somewhere else. Whichever question you're asking should relate. You are using the SIM to help the students achieve a learning goal. All right. And as I said, mention number 2 is 1 or 2 pages in length. Keep it short. You will learn all that in the course. Okay. This is just in the detailed course. You are going to go through several resources that would reinforce your knowledge on how to design an activity sheet. And number 3, you must always do a 5 minutes open play. And in the open play, do not direct students on how to operate the SIMs. Just give them the simulation and let them play with it. That's all you need to do. Okay. Now, number 4, minimal wording, simple, straight, short written challenge prompts, not too much grammar. When there's so much grammar, students get thrown off. Are you getting me? So simple, short challenge prompts that will lead them to the goal. Please let us mute our microphones. Okay. And also, you can also use tables for scaffolding. Okay. Effective use of tables. You are going to be taught when you go through the course, you see ways in which you can use tables. Okay. As we see here, this is an example of an activity. Okay. You see that the learning objectives is stated. Okay. The first thing you always do is an open play. You give 5 minutes for an open play. When they do the open play, you know, you can tell them, what do you notice? What do you think? What can you achieve? What subject or what is this SIM trying to explain? Okay. And you can see these minimal wordings, you can see how, you know, minimal wordings but straight to the point. You can see this, it takes advantage of the SIM futures in the sense that, look at this, it says compare the name and chemical formula of some molecules. So it directs them to the simulation. It says here, fill all the collection boxes and then complete the questions for each goal. So you can see here, draw. So when you are draw means you have to go to Kelani Sherif. Please stop writing on the screen, please. Please, I beg you. And you can clean it up from your end because it will be difficult for me to clean it up from my own end. Please do clean it up from your end. Kelani Sherif, please stop writing on the screen. So here, so it takes advantage of SIM futures. Okay, so you have to go into the SIM to draw it. What does 3? So it takes you how will I put, the activity sheet should take them to the SIM. not outside the scene. When it takes them outside the scene, it causes more confusion to the students. So you should always take them to the scene. Okay? All right. So now we're going to go into breakout rooms. Let me see. Let me see how many we are. Manyozo,
About
are you
109 participants.
Is Manyozo here? I don't know if he's here. Let me try to message him. Because he told me he's going to told me he's going to join at a particular time, so I don't know if he's here. But what do we do? Should we break the session, or everyone we work on it here together? What do you feel, Setken?
I think there are 109 participants here. So if we make like if we create like 10 breakout rooms, there will be 10 to 11 participants.
We have to help them out. That's the problem, and we are just 2 now.
Yeah, I think if there are 10 rooms, we can go from room to room.
We can go from rooms to rooms, right?
We can help in that way.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe we can make it like
I'm going to
10
also
or
upload
11 rooms. I don't know, 10 rooms.
Okay. Yes. So, do you want to 10 rooms? That's 10 in a group. Is that going to be okay? Is it not too much? If we do 5 in a group, I think that'll be okay.
So shall we?
Well, it's going to be much, right?
So you mean that
let's do 10 rooms. Let's do 10 rooms. Let's do 10 rooms. Let's do 10 rooms. Yeah. Because so we can, isn't
it? Okay, I will create the group, but but the problem is we need to maybe to show them at least what activity they are going to do here.
Yes, I'm going to do
the
that
whole
now.
group. I mean,
I'm going to do that now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
1 minute. Okay. So I'm going to share this now on the WhatsApp group. Should open. Okay, so this is the activity you're going to do. Let me quickly share this on the WhatsApp group so everyone downloads. Group 1, people in group 2. Share it in group 2 now. So let us download that document. No. Also going to share.
Please share it also here in the chat group. I mean, here in the
Can you
Zoom.
share PDF documents in the Zoom? I don't think so. Is it possible?
Okay, just try it. Maybe, I don't know. I haven't shared it before, but try to drop it here, the link, maybe if there is a link.
Okay, 1 minute. No, I can't. I can't share it. Let me, some people said they can't join the group, so let me put link to the group now. Okay. So please let us go to the group, download that document. That's what we're going to be working with. I'm also going to share the simulation we're working with now. I'm going to share it in the chat box, the simulation we are working with.
Please, which group are we joining?
Hold on.
Taking them back.
Hold on.
Just in a minute, we will.
Just in a minute, we will share you now.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be showing you what you're going to do. Just 1 minute. In a minute, I would explain everything. Okay. So this is it. The first 5 minutes, you are going to do open play with the simulation. I've sent the link of the simulation in the chat box. Let me also drop it in the group for others. Okay, view the PhET simulation. Also, let me drop it here. View the atom simulation. So there'll be 5 minutes for open play. If you are with me, I want a thumbs up in the chat box if you're following. Can I see a thumbs up in the chat box if you're following me? Are you following? Let me see your thumbs up in the chat box. Okay. I've sent the PDF on the WhatsApp group. I can't send a PDF here in Zoom. Okay, good. You're following. Great. So the first 5 minutes is open play. You're going to play with the simulation. Now, the next 5 minutes, according to this number 1, it says, explore, build an atom simulation for a few minutes, building whatever atoms you choose, and write down 1 or 3 observations you have about building an atom. So you have to have a pen and paper. Please get a pen and a sheet of paper. Let's have a pen. Quickly get, within 2 minutes, get a pen and a sheet of paper because you're going to be writing. We're taking you through an activity sheet design just the way you are also going to take your own students through when you design yours, okay? Because you're going to implement it in class, all right? So we want you first to act like students and go through the process and see how it flows, okay? So please quickly get a pen, a sheet of pen, a sheet of paper, and a pen, okay? Share the link, build an atom. I've shared the link again. All right. So if we have that, so the first thing you explore, you build an atom simulation for a few minutes. Then you follow the instructions. Look at it. It says build 2 different atoms with positive net charge. Follow the instructions here and write down the answers. So you have this PDF download. You also have the simulations. Okay. We are going to be going through different groups now. We're going to be putting you into a group now. Set again. Set again.
Hello, Blessing. I'm hearing you.
You can.
I'm just creating the room now.
Yeah, open it up so they'll.
Okay, thank you.
They'll just push people to 10 different rooms.
Yeah. So I'm creating 10 breakout rooms.
Okay.
So
Is it
I
done?
already opened the breakout rooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, please join.
Okay, so please join. If you're using your mobile phone, on your mobile phone, on the mobile app, you see breakout rooms. Did you automatically, I think she just automatically assign them. Just share them to 10 different,
okay.
yeah. Just
Open
do it
my room.
automatically.
Yes, I did it already.
Yeah, good. So you can, have you pushed everyone there now? Okay, yes.
I can see people are joining in room 1.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Let us just make sure everybody has joined. Then we'll start going to several groups.
So people are asking for the PDF file, Blessing. So could you please share it again on the WhatsApp group?
Okay. That's again. I think we can start going there now. I still see 44 people still there. 44, how many people? Wait,
okay. Maybe unassigned, it says 4 people, right? So maybe I can reassign them.
Yeah, assign them. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do this for 40 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, Seth, again, I would go to, let us share it. You go to,
Yes.
you can go to room 1 to 5. I go from
Okay.
room 6 to 10.
6 to 10.
So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fine.
So you
Okay.
go, so you can be sharing the document, the PDF documents with them. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so whenever you enter the room, you share your screen, you get for them. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I will do that.
Okay. Thank you, Seth.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, can you hear me?
Can hear you. I can hear you.
I can hear you.
Yes.
That's
So
better.
have you started? Are you exploring with the simulation right now?
Yes. Can you share the? I missed the template. Say we are supposed to play with the simulation before going through the PDF file. Is that what you said?
Yes.
I'm not be sure.
You have 5 minutes for number 1. Okay.
Okay. Okay, I can see it now. Open play.
Open play is number 1. So that is it on the PDF.
Yes.
So I want you to take 5 minutes now and play around the simulation. This is the simulation.
Yeah, I have it already.
Okay. 1 minute. Let me try to go to the simulation. We have the simulation. Look at it. You just, when you click on the link, it will take you here. Click on the simulation.
Okay.
Go to build an atom. So this is where we are focusing, build an atom. So play, explore. I'm not going to tell you what is going to happen. Play with everything here. Okay? I give you 5 minutes. I'm coming back.
Okay.
All right? Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Can you hear?
Hello, we can hear you.
Hello.
Yes, I hope you are not too lost. Sorry. Okay. So we have the PDF documents, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Is anyone using a laptop here?
Yes, we do.
Okay, please, can one person
Yes, I
volunteer?
am.
Okay, one person should volunteer. When I leave, share your screen. Just open up the document like this. Okay, volunteer that. Share your screen, open up the document like this. So the first thing we are to do in 5 minutes is to what? Explore the simulation. This is the simulation, build an atom. All right, you can see here, if I go to the home page, when you click on that link, it will take you to the, let me show you how it would appear. Where did I drop the link? Build an atom. Let me show you how it would appear. So when you click on that, the link I sent on the group, it should appear like this. So all you need to do is click on, let me just drop this for other groups so that when I enter there, it's easy for me to explain to them. So click on the play, it loads, takes you to click on this atom. So I want you to explore. You are a student in your class as a teacher. You don't start helping them that, okay, this is the way this works. No, explore, allow them to explore, let them play around. The simulation is not going to bite them. That's what you tell them. It is not going to bite you. Play. It is not going to spoil. Do anything. Thank God it's a game. So nothing's going to spoil. It's not like physical experiment, physical lab that as science teacher, don't break my pipette, don't break my, and my pipettes and all that. So let them play around. So that's what you do in the next 5 minutes. Play around with this sim, and you let me know what you write down 1 to 3 observations you observe about building an atom. So that's the first thing. Okay, I will come back to you. This is group 6. I'm going to come back to you. So someone please volunteer to share. Okay, say that, please, can you share, please? Okay. I'm going to leave you now. Please stop sharing.
I don't have a laptop.
Oh,
I thought you said someone with a laptop should share.
okay, I thought you said you had. Is there anybody else with a laptop here?
Somebody else said you had.
Okay. Is there anybody with a laptop here? Hello? Hello?
Yes, but I don't have Zoom on my laptop. I'm not using my
Okay, there's no
laptop for this
problem.
meeting.
Okay, there's no problem. If you have the document, you can always switch between the sim and go back to the document. I will come back to you. So the first thing is playing around with the simulation. Thank you.
Thank you, Mom.
All right. So you can go ahead. 6. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Okay, yes. Sorry.
Yes, please.
Okay, yes. So, as I said, is anyone exploring the simulation now?
Yes.
Okay, so you have 5 minutes for exploration. That's what the first question says here on the activity sheet.
Yes.
So write down 1 to 3 observations about the atom. I've shared the link of the build an atom. So when you click on the link, it takes you here. What you do is you just click this. Okay, it loads, click on atom, and this is the simulation you're going to play with. Okay, so explore now.
That's
For 5
Okay,
minutes.
excuse me. I don't know if you want the molecule, the atom that is created to be stable or unstable.
I'm not going to do it for you. Try to figure it out.
No, I'm just asking, can it be, do you want it to be stable or unstable? Because it's
I'm just
possible to
saying,
create a net charge of an atom that is not stable.
I'm just saying that.
Yes, the simulations help you to know if it's stable or unstable. You
Okay,
just click
you
it
see?
if you want to know if it's stable or unstable.
Okay, you can see this is
Yes,
now
that's what I'm
group,
saying.
it's
That
group discussion. I'm going to leave you now.
if you create
So
the one
continue,
that,
okay? You guys can continue now.
if you create the one that is stable, the number of
Hello? Hello? Are you guys with me?
Hello, we are with you. Good morning.
Okay, sorry,
afternoon.
I took time in coming to group. This is group 9. Okay, I haven't gone to group 8
Yes.
yet. Okay, so I shared the link, all right? So the first thing you are to do is, number 1, from the PDF, okay, is to what? Explore, 5 minutes exploration. That is the first thing you have to do. 5 minutes exploration, okay, because we're taking you through an activity design like a student. So you as a teacher, when you share your activity sheets, okay, they have the sims open on the system, whether they are in a group of 5, okay, you tell them, each one of you play around with the sim. What do you observe? Write 1 to 3 observation. So, this is a simulation. The link I shared, it takes you here, you click open, and you click on build an atom. So you tell them to play around, play. Don't do anything for them. Don't say this is where this, don't. Let them play around with it. Okay, and it's always good to encourage them. They should not be afraid that something will happen. You get my point. Just like the way I remember my school days, when we entered the lab, you'll be afraid so that you don't break any apparatus, and you will pay extra money and all that. So they shouldn't be afraid. Let them explore. So I give you 5 minutes exploration. I'm going to come back. Okay? Do we all understand?
Yes.
Okay. So please It's only one person that's, but no problem. I'm sure everyone is. So you have this. Okay, you have this thing, and you have the PDF document. So please, you have a pen and sheet of paper. Write down what you notice as you explore the sim. When you are done, go to number 2. Read the instructions and go to the sim to try to just follow the instructions and write your answers down. Yeah.
Please, where do we get the PDF document?
It's on the WhatsApp.
Is there a link?
It's on the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
Check the WhatsApp group. I dropped it there. Room 8. I haven't been to room 8.
Can I ask a question?
Hello. I'm sorry. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, so let me quickly take you through this. So the first thing we have to do is we have to explore the simulation. Okay, so the link I shared should take you here. All right, it takes you here. You click on play. You click on Atom. All right, so you have to explore this. You have to play around with it. Are you with me? Okay, so this is where you as a teacher, when you share the activity sheet, please can you, when you share the activity sheet, what you do is you encourage students to play around with the simulation on their laptop or whichever device. They can be in a group of 5. So please avoid the temptation of telling them this is what this do and direct them on how it should go. No, open play is for them. Let them explore. That's where active learning comes to take place, and wonderfully and beautifully. Okay, so tell them they shouldn't be scared. All right, like our normal laboratory. I remember my school days. When you're entering the laboratory, you must be holy and your body must be together so that you don't break any apparatus in your chemistry lab. But this is a simulation. If they play around with it, nothing will break, nothing will get spoiled. So encourage them to play. So I would give you 5 minutes. This is it on the PDF sheet. I hope we have the PDF sheets.
Yes.
Okay, so 5 minutes, play with this. Write down 1 to 3 observations. When you're done, start going to the other instructions. Read the other instructions and try to write down your findings on a sheet of paper. Okay?
All right. I'm sorry, I don't know what is happening in the other group.
It's on the WhatsApp
I don't know
group.
what's up. I don't know what is happening in the other rooms created, but in my own room, room 8, we are not really working together. I think there are 2 people who are sitting together and they are not really,
Is this not room 8? This is room 8, right?
This is room 8. So we are not really having a good collaboration. I don't know how we can go about that.
This is room 8,
we have
right?
chosen to work. Yes, we are on the first instruction. We have chosen to work on neon. So I was like, what are you guys doing on your own end so that we can be on the same page? But I'm not getting a very good response.
It's okay. That's the way it will happen also when you are facilitating your class. There will be some students that there's always students that will not answer you. You get my point. So it's okay. It's okay. So just be patient with them.
I should just go ahead.
Yeah, you can go ahead and just do. You can go ahead and do. And when you are done with 2, ask anyone, have you started or are you done with number 2? If anyone responds, you say, okay, you can now compare answers. Okay, because collaboration is key. Because you see here, number 2 says compare your results with your partner. Okay, so please do.
I'm confused on what to do.
Come again?
I said I'm confused on what to do.
Okay, Yanda, please, I will be with you shortly. Sunday, I just explained now. Are you just coming in?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, your fellow colleagues will put you through. Mr. Sampson? Okay, let me quickly just put everyone through. I have shared a link to build an atom. Let me share it again on the chat box. So this is the link. It's going to take you This is where it's going to take you to when you click on it. To take you here, you click on play, you click on build an atom, okay? I have shared a PDF file on the WhatsApp group. If you're on the WhatsApp group, I've shared this PDF file. So open it up. The first one says explore.
Yes,
okay, so explore is you are to explore this thing, play around with it. Okay, and write down 3 observations. That's what it says. Write down 3 observations of how to build an atom. All right. After you're done with that, then you go to number 2. All right. When you're done with number 2, compare your results with your partners, your group here. Okay, share results. Ask them, has anyone done this? And they would explain. Okay. Are you good?
Yes, yes.
Ayanda, please, you can speak.
Please, I will have the
Yeah, you just answered my question. I just joined now, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sunday, you wanted to say something?
He said I should play around with it, with the ball or something like that.
It's a simulation. How will you?
Okay. Play around with it, something like that. I'm just new to this thing, that is why.
Is this your first webinar?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't want to show. I don't want to show anybody.
Test.
I don't want to show anybody.
Hello.
So,
Okay.
Are you getting me? Play. Pick up the ball. Do something. Just play. You look at it like a game. Nothing is going to get spoiled. Look at it like a game. Are you getting me? Just play around with it. Whatever you observe, you see. Click. Just click. Just click. Drag. Click. Play.
Okay.
Yeah. Someone want to
All right,
speak? Someone want to speak?
I wanted to, I was logged off initially. I just wanted to know where we are.
Okay, your colleagues will take you through, okay? I would come back to this room later. Let me go to other rooms. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Hello, Rumis.
Yes, you can have a group leader. Group leader, please make yourself leader and make your group fun.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Hello, my people. How is it going? Hello? Madu, Chiamaka, I see you. Your hands are raised. How is it going? Hello? Can you hear me? There's nobody speaking here. Oh, wow.
Hello, ma. I'm a little bit confused. What have I
Hello, it's going well.
Yes, we can hear you. It's going well.
It's going well. Then please carry, let there be a group leader. If you are done with the exploration, wait, let me share my screen. It should be interactive. That's what breakout rooms are for. Okay? So, if this was a physical training, I would just group teachers. I group teachers. So one section and I just walk around the hall. So this is what this breakout room is for. So I'm walking around the hall right now. Okay? So if you have done the explore, you have written down your observations, share with, there should be a team leader. I'm going to pick Mr. Paul. Paul, please be the team leader. Please, please, please. So ask them, what have they written down? What are the observations about the simulation? After they've played, let them speak. Okay, share. Then the next thing is, go to number 2. Tell everyone to work on number 2. So they try to work. You come again, compare your results with everyone. Team leader, try to compare with everyone. Are you with me? So,
okay, I'm with you. I'm following.
So please, anyone that is lost, try to help them also. Okay? I'm going to come back very soon.
Okay.
First, us maybe positive ion, negative ion, all those kind of things.
Yes, how is it going?
Fantastic.
Good. Great.
It's
Number
fun.
10. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thumbs up.
We're even interacting in your absence. We're interacting.
Oh, great.
We interacted in your absence a lot.
In fact, number 10, let me see the names. Olajide, okay, good. Faoluwa, Adejoke, good. Group 10. In fact, go on. So this is number 2. So, go through number 2, compare your results with others in the group. So thank you. Thank you so much for taking leadership. I appreciate you. All right, let me go to other groups. Wonderful. Okay.
We have compared our results. So we have even gone to number. What number are we saying?
What number are you? Continue. Great job.
So we can ask questions. Let people on the platform, if any way is not clear to you, maybe number 2.
Box. Under the periodic table box, the box that has the mass number. I also observed that as you add the protons, as you add the electrons, it is calculating the mass number.
Yeah.
And that is also explaining or giving us better understanding of that formula in chemistry. I can't remember. Probably molar mass is equal to the number of neutrons, something like that.
Atomic mass is proton plus neutron.
Okay, atomic mass. So it is also giving us the number on the scale as those protons and electrons are being added.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Great job. Room 6, great job. Okay. I see we are done with number 1, so we can move further. You work on number 2, then compare your results with your partner. I see we have a leader here. So please, nice work, collaboration, and, participation and active learning. All right. Thank you so much. You can go on. I'm just dropping by to check what is happening. Okay. Great job.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, wow. Hello.
Hi.
No discussions here. What's going on? Why?
But they don't know what to do.
No. I've explained. This is group 7. Hello, what questions do you have? Let me hear you. What are you confused about?
Okay, for me, I'm not confused. I'm still building the 2 positive charge atoms. So I'm on that part.
Who
I was
else
first
again?
playing with it, and I've gotten
Have you shared your observations with others?
Please, they are quiet, so I don't know.
Hello,
Nobody is
Darlington.
asking anything.
Hello, Darlington. Hello, Aliu. Hello, Regina. Hello, Abigail.
I can hear you.
Why are you not participating? Why here and quiet? Why now? I'm entering group 10, group 8. They are like, even I'm quiet. I'm humble. I'm just listening to them. What's going on here? No, now interact. That is, see, in implementing this, okay, when you yourself implement it, then you will see students like this in some groups that will never talk to each other. So you are going to think of ways to make them talk. Okay, because you are going to group them on systems. All right, let's say 5 to a system. When you group them, they have to work together. They have to collaborate. Look for a way to pick a leader. Somewhere you can be a leader here and try to lead the group. Just say, oh, I observed this. Even if nobody says anything, just speak. You can share your screen and say, oh, this is what I observed when I move this and that and that. You get to try to carry everybody along. That's why in implementing your own, in facilitating your own PhET activity, because you're going to do that, is the next course. It's good to mix your group. Okay, put active, you know how to do it as teachers. You know your most active students, you know your middle active student, less active student. Let there be a mixture. You can't put less active students, group of people that are always playing and friends in one group. They will not be serious. So you know how to mix that and help them, you know, carry everyone along in each group. So if you have been playing, what issues are you having? You don't understand what exactly. But let me go through it again. This is group 7. Let me go through it again. So I said I have dropped this link. I have dropped the link in the chat box. If you don't have it, let me drop it again on the chat box. Okay, I've dropped it there. So when you get there, you click play. Click on build an atom, play around with the simulation. Is this why it's confusing you to play around with simulation? Don't be scared. Play, click. Note what happened. Click on the ball. I don't want to do this, but let me just do something. If I click on the ball, it moves. Are you with me? It moves.
Okay.
Yes, ma.
I'm sure that's the major. Is that the major challenge?
No, I feel because when you came in, you said we should just play with it. So I think we were just trying to explore how the thing works. So I don't think, now that you've said it, I think now that we've explored, I think we just come back and discuss what's happening. That's fine.
Yeah, come back and
Because
discuss.
I've actually played with it. But since you didn't mention that, we're actually still playing with it to find out what is going on. So now that you've just given us
it's
the
a
heads up,
discussion.
we'll
So
come
come
back.
back and follow the reading. So you discuss. Then when you are done with the discussion, you go to number 2. You each of you build it. You come back also, compare your results with everyone. You get my point?
Oh,
go
okay.
back, do this, come back, compare your results. Are you with me?
Okay.
So in
Yes,
each thing
ma'am.
you do, come back, compare your results. All right. Okay, so I will join you soon.
All right, thank you.
Group 6. Let me go to group 8. Check.
Just be patient. Okay. Can you continue your explanations, please?
Okay, I said that the stability of the atom is determined by the number of protons and neutrons inside the nucleus of the atom.
Very
the
correct.
center is the
Yes.
nucleus. Now we have
Yes.
one proton here, which have shown us that this is an atom of hydrogen.
Because the
Okay.
number of protons
Then,
determines the kind of atom we are working with.
let me remove the electrons to make things. Okay. Now, if I add one more proton, it will be an atom of helium.
Yeah.
Now, if I add the
Positive or negative? I'm talking about the positive or negative.
No, neutral.
The neutral.
Yes. So I'm working on the negative.
You're working on the negative.
Yeah.
Okay. On my own side, I use one proton and one neutron.
Hello? Hello, room 2. Hello?
Yes, we are here. We are here with you.
Are you working on the activity sheet? It's quite very quiet. It shouldn't be quiet in active learning. How is it going?
We are.
So
It's been fine. We've been interacting.
So where are you now?
Are we
Number
meant
1.
to? Oh, okay. So we are meant to fill each of this, right?
Yes,
okay, we just
yes.
thought we were meant to observe and.
No.
Go
This
ahead
is the
and fill it.
activity sheet. Go ahead. So when
So-
each of you work on this, then you
So how
compare
do you
your
write on it?
results. Come again?
Oh, okay. Myself and someone we just discussed about it. But how do we fill the form? How do we fill this sheet?
You can use a pen. I urge people to get a pen and a paper since you can't really feel it. You get?
Oh yes, I do. I have that.
Yeah, so you can do that, write it down, then come back, compare your results. One person can share their screen. If you have a laptop or a phone, share your screen, show how the you're moving the simulations and all that. Okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you. Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Are you guys working on it? What number are you on the activity sheet?
On the third one.
Okay. Why are you guys sharing comparing your results?
Yes, please.
It's quite quiet.
But
So
look as if most of the members do not really understand the whole thing. So I've walked them through it, and I'm trying to do one more again so that we can share the idea.
Oh, okay. Maybe let me quickly just help you out. I would share now, but later you can share again. Let me quickly just say something, okay? So the idea is you have an activity sheet as a teacher, okay? The course activity design is going to take you on how to design this for your objectives and whichever topic you want to teach, okay? So the first thing you have to do here on this activity sheet is explore the simulation, which I have dropped here, all right? When you click on the link, okay, before you get to class, you can download the simulation and, on the system, so you don't start having internet issues. So just download it on the system and it will work without internet. Okay, so you click here. So you have to play with this simulation. So the first thing is explore, which Mr. Ebenezer has been doing. He has been building an atom. So, but you as a teacher, you're not supposed to do this for them. Tell them to play around with it. Let them be comfortable. Let them not be scared of the system. It's a game. Okay, so let them not be scared that if they do something, it's going to spoil the simulation. No, it's not like our physical experiment. As I say, I do remember those days, when we were young, when you're entering the lab. In fact, it's even your white coat that you wear that you would know that all your body should be together. You shouldn't move your hand anyhow, so you don't break apparatus. There's that fear. Okay, but for the simulation, there's no fear. Let them play around with it. Encourage them to do that. And you see that students will just start playing, oh, I can build this and all that. So that's what you have to do in this first explore. Okay, you share your observations. Encourage them after the 5 minutes, share your observations. What do you notice about the sim? They write it down and also share it with their peers. Then when that is done, they start going to answer, filling this. When they fill in this number 2, okay, then they come back again, compare their results with their partners, encourage independent work. So and they shouldn't look at it as if I fail, it's a grade. It's not graded. Let them know that it is not what's graded. All right. So compare their results with their partners and so on and so forth until they finish the activity sheet. I hope we get it now.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Ebenezer, you're the only one speaking. Where's everyone? I will call you people. Clementina, Esther, Mba. Where are you guys?
We are getting it. We are getting it.
Okay, so
Yes.
please, I want everyone speaking, not only Mr. Ebenezer. So please encourage him and work together. So you can go to number 2. Everybody will come back. Ebenezer, please, you can lead the group. Try to lead the group. Thank you. I would try to check back on you before we end. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Hello? 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 Hello?
Hi.
Hey, are you guys working?
Hi.
Are you guys working here?
Yeah, we are doing something on we are building something small. So I'm on it and then I'm trying to put up something.
You guys are not sharing. You should share.
We are still working on it. We are still working on it so that after that we can share.
What number?
We are even confused.
Which number are you on the activity sheet? Number 1 or 2?
I'm doing number 1. So I'm trying to build an atom. And then I have done that. So I built beryllium from 4 protons and then
can you please share?
5 neutrons to make it stable. When I make it,
I'm going to, hello, Serafina. I'm going to leave you now. Please, I want you to lead this group and try to call people to, share what they have observed about the simulation. So this is the simulation. How have they played with it? Let them share. Okay, please lead the group. Let them share. You can also, if anyone can share their screen, they can share to explain what they have understood. So when you are done with that, you can go to number 2. So each person would answer this on a sheet of paper, then still come back again and compare results with everyone. Okay?
Okay.
Is that okay? Informa, Dumia?
Yes, please.
Hello?
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Yes, ma, it's okay.
You're following, right? Good.
Yes, ma.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Hi, please. Hi.
Hello, hello. Please, can the other person mute his mic?
Hello.
Yes. So number okay. So number of electrons does not ultimately.
Hello, group 5.
Hello.
Are we working together here?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what are you on? Are you on number 1 or 2 on your activity sheet? Huh? Are you on number 1 or 2 on your activity sheet? Hello? Bridget, someone spoke. Hello?
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, Mr. John, yeah. Where are you on the activity sheet, number 1 or 2?
I'm on number 4.
4. Have you shared at all? Have you shared with the group your, it says here, compare your results. Have you shared your results of number 2 with the group?
No, please.
Please, can you lead this group and let them share, please?
All right.
Thank you.
There we go.
Let's have 6 protons. What are the neutrons? How many?
I put 6 protons, 6 electrons, it is stable. Then
Okay,
put
you said you put how many protons?
6 protons.
Okay.
And 6 electrons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6 electrons. Okay, let me. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
It with neutrons.
I'm coming. Let's do that together. Let's find out something for ourselves, so that we can be able to discuss that properly.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You say you have 6 electrons, right?
Yes, 6 electrons.
Okay, what of your neutrons? How many are there? Same number?
Wow.
Same
The
number.
neutrons are many.
I have 6 neutrons here.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay, now
stable.
somebody is supplying us. Who is it? How many neutrons do we have? So that we all have the same.
6.
Then we now
6.
6.
They are all 6. They are all 6 now.
They are all
6.
6 now.
Yes.
Okay, when we do it, what do we observe? What was
It's
the net
stable.
charge? It's neutral. No,
Next
it's if you look
is
at it,
It's neutral.
it's neutral. Do you observe something there?
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
Neutrals.
Now let's answer this question A. Now, before we go there, let's look at our net charge. What's our number in our net charge?
0.
0. Let's look at the mass number. What's the mass number?
Mass number.
What do you have there, please?
12.
That's 12.
12. Correct.
Yeah.
Now, let's answer question A. You say, in order to have a positive net charge, what must be true about the number of protons and electrons?
The number of protons must be higher than the number of electrons.
The number of protons must be higher than the number of electrons. So, what do we do now? Do we add more protons or do we reduce?
Yes. I just
Do we
added
reduce
1 more proton.
Okay, let's all add 1 proton. Let's see what happens.
If you add 1 proton, it will change to nitrogen.
What happened to it? It will change to nitrogen. No, we are all learning now. That's why we are doing this. Do you get my point?
Yes.
Do you see what happened now? It changed to nitrogen, and then let's look at the net charge. What's the net charge?
The net charge is positive.
It's positive. Now let's look at the stability and or the instability.
It's unstable.
It's unstable. Now, I don't know whether you're observing something. Now let's remove back. Let's remove the protons. That 1 proton that we put. Now what happened to it again?
It has gone back to carbon and it's very stable.
It is stable.
Yeah.
The net charge is neutral. Is that not so? Okay.
Yes.
Now somebody suggests we should remove electron.
Okay, electron. Let's
remove 1 electron and see what happens.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
Welcome back, everyone.
Yes,
So
yes,
so sorry.
I was actually late, so I want to know what is in for me.
Okay, just
please,
hold on,
we'll guide
Isaac.
back. So
Hold
you-
on, Isaac. We'll answer your question, okay? Please. Setgen, thank you so much.
You are welcome, Blessing.
How did it go? You enjoyed yourself?
Yeah, actually going from room to room and yeah, trying to help them maybe how to play with the simulation. And some of them didn't have, this PDF file. That's why they were stuck. But later on, yeah, they can handle it anyway. So we will see anyway the feedback here in the main session now.
Okay. Welcome,
Thank you, Blake.
everyone.
Thank you, Mr.
I have a question, please.
Quite interesting, and I must say this will encourage
Hold on.
a very good.
Okay. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to call each person from each room would speak. Okay? So from room 1, if you were in room 1 and you have something to say, please tell me how it went. Did you enjoy it? Room 1. Let's start from room 1. Anyone just let's say raise hands and we unmute you to speak, or unmute yourself and speak. Room 1. Room 1. And now, do you want to speak?
Speak again. I'm not from room 1. No.
Okay, just speak. Which room? If you want room 2, I want someone, because of time, let us be fast.
I don't want to speak. I mistakenly unmuted.
Okay, no problem. Room 2, anybody from room 2? Anyone from room 2?
Yeah, from room 2.
Okay, please speak. How did it go?
Yeah, it was quite interesting. Yeah, it was interactive. We had some observations which we discussed amongst ourselves in the group. Yeah. So do I share what we discussed?
Just a minute.
Okay. So we first of all discovered that the electrons were not in the nucleus. The electrons were at the outermost shell. The protons and the neutrons were in the nucleus. the proton is positive charge, is a positive charge, while the electron is negatively charged. We discovered that the neutron has no effect on the charge at all. We also discovered that the mass number, there's a space for mass number. So we discovered that mass number was the sum of the protons and the neutrons in the nucleus. Then we discovered that the positive net charge we had the positive net charge whenever the proton was more than the electron. Then we also observed that some of them were stable and then they were unstable. We discovered that they were stable when we had the same equal number of protons and neutrons.
Okay,
so
great. Great one. Thank you, Akinwale. Thank you. That's from group 2. Group 3, quickly, just 1 minute because of time. Group 3?
Group 3 too, we also had, group 3 too, we also had a similar issue whereby we realized that the proton and the neutron number combined to give out the mass number, and electron has an effect on the whole set of the proton number. If they are equalized, then the net charge becomes 0. And also we realize that if the proton number exceeds the electron number, then it becomes a positively charged. Likewise, if the electron number exceeds the proton number, it becomes negatively charged. And also realize some stability and instability in some of the atoms as well. Though there was a little bit of challenges as we walked through the simulations, we were able to have a good experience with it. Thank you very much.
Great. Good. Thank you, Ebenezer. Group 4, quickly. One person from group 4. Representing group 4, anybody? Okay.
Hello, my name is Jumai.
All right, good. Jumai, you can go on.
Yes, in order not to repeat what others have said, I think we also had similar experience, even though we had a little bit of difficulty trying to navigate, but eventually we got it. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you, Jumai. Group 5. Group 5. Yes, Mr. John, you can speak.
Okay, group 5. I also had a good simulation. I went through all the 3 aspects, including the games, and really I enjoyed the game. In our group, we realized that the number of protons selected indicates the name of the atom. And also, if the number of neutrons selected is not in corresponding to the number of protons, it makes the nucleus unstable. So the more you select the right neutron, the more the nucleus of the atom becomes stable.
Great. Great job. Thank you so much, John. Group 6. Group 6.
Okay, we had similar experiences. Hello.
I can hear you say that.
Okay, we had similar experiences with the other groups, but we didn't get to explore the game. And then I observed that the more the participation, the more the observations, like some things you don't see, somebody else will notice and call your attention to.
Yes.
So that's basically it.
Yes, and that's where collaboration comes in. What you see, another person might not see. Everyone, even in a marriage, a husband has a look, the wife has another angle to it. Even kids, when they are more grown up and all that, they also have an angle which they see things, and they could also contribute to learning. Great, thank you very much. Number 7, group 7.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes.
We have a good experience that is similar with what people have said. So, but when we are trying to discuss why are some of the positive and negative signs circled in the net charge. That was when the room went off. So we're trying to explain that it was due to some elements having isotopes, because when you notice that some of the atoms or element we have a plus sign. Let's take oxygen for instance. when oxygen has a +2 on the orbit, you will notice that the number of electrons would have increased to 18. And not actually, oxygen is 16. So in that case, oxygen has lost 2 more electrons to make it 16. To make it 18. And that's why the net charge will now be positive. So in that case, normally proton number and electron number are the same. So when they are now in isotopes, the electron number will not be more than the proton number, and that will bring about the charges. So when they lose this, they become negatively charged.
Great, great. Okay, room 8. Room 8. Room 8.
All right. Good morning.
Yeah. Good
morning.
Yeah. Good morning. Good afternoon, Samson. It's afternoon now. I know we started in the morning, but it's afternoon
it's
now.
1 p.m.
You can see because we enjoy. We're forgetting the time. Okay, we're forgetting all about the time. Samson, go ahead, please.
All right. A lot of people have talked about some of the things we noticed in our group, but I want to say that the stability of the atom is determined by the proton-neutron ratio. Sometimes when we have a difference of 1, we still have the atom being stable. But when they are coming to 2 or 3 or more in difference, then we have an unstable atom. And there are some that once they have a difference in the number of proton and neutron, they become unstable. And that the proton determines the identity of the atom. So we have talked about the other things that we noticed.
Oh, great. Okay. Group 9. Group 9. Let me hear you.
Group 9. Josh, I'm Josh. I want to make a contribution. In addition to what my friends have shared, I also observed that playing on the slides shows me that I can use that same slide game to teach different concepts. I can use it to teach how to write electron configuration. As my learners play with the model, they will know how to distribute the electrons in the different orbits. They will know where the electrons should go, how many protons should go into the nucleus, how many neutrons should go in there. I can even use it to teach structure of the atom, how to draw the structure, and then where to put all the subatomic particles. I can even use it to teach a concept. I can use it to teach something on radioactivity, to explain stability on neutron-proton ratio as they change the number of protons and neutrons. So it's very interesting, very interesting.
Wow, you are a chemistry teacher, right?
Yeah, I am. I'm a chemistry teacher.
Again, can you see that? She's calm. She has already figured out over several topics that she can use that same simulation for. That was what I was mentioning from the beginning, that one sim can teach a lot of topics and a lot of concepts that students do have misconceptions about. Okay, and group 10, final group 10. Let me hear you.
Okay, let me speak for group 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Olajide, that is my name. And just like the last speaker from group 9 said, it could be used to teach several. In fact, I did not even think of the activity the way he said, because I'm a chemistry teacher, looking at the stability in the nucleus there. What I want to say is this. Going through this simulation, I look at myself, a teacher that already have knowledge. I look at how amazing things, how simple it is. I'm loving it. Now, putting myself in the shoes of my students, things that are difficult to, because when you look at it, you flip the proton, it goes into the middle. Okay, you do the same with the electron. It finds its way around the orbit, and these are things that we tell them. So I just want to close by saying that if we have 100 groups to talk on this thing, we will still have things to discover. because conclusively, while we were saying it in our group, somebody was talking about the net charge. The net charge, that why is it that it circles the proton and electron, that because it's one of the questions in the PDF, this I think 6D. So I was trying to say, I didn't see that before. But what happens is that if you are building a neutral atom, the number of proton and electron should be equal. So it circles everything for you, giving you net charge 0. But if it's net charge 1 plus 1, it will circle maybe 9 proton and 9 electron. The remaining 1 proton that makes it leaves it out of the circle. So you can easily spot that while it writes the value for you as well. So there's a lot to discover. I just enjoy it. I know the students will love it. I want to thank you for this. I love it.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for taking our time to engage in this course. Thank you so much. Okay. And I would quickly, Samson, I would answer your question, but wait, because of time, it's already after 1. We're supposed to stop this by 1. Okay, but let me quickly share something with you. Okay. So we have gone through these reflections. I'm not going to take you through it now. Hold on. Okay, I haven't shared my screen yet. I thought I had shared. Yeah. Okay, so before you select a topic to start designing an activity sheet, because designing an activity sheet can be intense. So try to know, because we know that you're teachers, you are busy with a lot to cover in a semester. So try to pick, try to know which lessons students find difficult. You can't do, because of the workload, you might not be able to do the PhET activities almost throughout each topic, but those particular fundamental topics that are difficult for students. So select it. Do the activity for those topics where it will help them. You can use it to introduce that topic. You can also use it to even fully explain that topic. So it depends on, so you have to find out, you can sit down, your curriculum for this first term. So you should know where you can slot out the PhET activity, okay, to help complement your teaching and learning experience for the students. So that's what you should do. So you avoid being stressed up or burnt out. But if you have energy, fine, you can. Okay, but it's always good you reflect first. Okay, will it be supplemental? Will you use it to replace a lesson? Will you use it to reinforce a topic, to introduce a topic? So fit it in somewhere, okay, and implement it. Okay, will you use it to address some common misconceptions that students have? So that's how you try to select which topic to do. Okay, so those, we all know, math teachers, physics teachers, chemistry teachers, we all know those topics where you will stay on the board and explain. You will give assignments, they will still fail it. Do we know? Give thumbs up. Let me see your thumbs up in the chat box. You know those topics. You will explain. You will come back, they will look at you in the classroom and all that. So those are the topics that you should use the PhET simulations to try to trash out. So it helps the students. Okay, so quickly, what's next? All right, if you are not on the WhatsApp group, I would share the link to the WhatsApp group now immediately. Okay, so please be on the WhatsApp group, because every day at a particular time, I would open up the group so you can share your complaints and your queries and everything. I've shared the link of the WhatsApp group. Okay, and our second course, if you have done the first course, if you are done with introduction, don't worry, I'm going to come back to explain something about introduction, and also I'll take you through activity design. Okay, if you have done the first introduction, now it's time to go to activity design. All right, course. So you will go to those emails that were sent to you, that we sent to you. You can set your box for DTW. If you set your entire box DTW, you should see those emails. Okay, so you have to choose one. Okay, there are 2 activities in this course. There's one for science and there's the maths. All right. So please, if you're a chemistry, physics, biology, click on the science activity sheet and do the assignments there. Do the activity sheet design and upload. Peer review your pairs there. Okay. If you are a math teacher, go to the math activity sheet. Okay. So let me quickly take you through. Let me take you through the course. Then if you have any questions, you are free to leave now. I think, should you leave now? Wait, hold on, please. Let me quickly take you through it. Okay, the next is this. Please, let's mute our microphones. So this is activity design. All right, I see people do complain about this time zone and all that. Just close it. You don't need to start editing anything. Close it. And then all these goals and all that, stay on track and all. You don't need to follow it. You just go through the course. Okay. So you are going to do week 1. All right. After you do week 1, after you're done with week 1, which is just selecting your module and all that, you go to week 2. So week 2 is for science activity. Week 3 is for what? Math activity. So you select. If you're a math teacher, you come to week 3. If you're a science teacher, that's chemistry, physics, or biology, you come to what? Week 2. Everybody is to do week 1. So we're doing all this week. All right. Next week will be implementation. So this week, let us work on this. So you have week 1, which everybody does. Then you now select which one do you. Sometimes it will prompt you to do. If you do week 2, it will say go and do week 3. No, do not. Just pick one because it's a lot of work. Just pick one between week 2 and week 3. So if it's week 2, you come, go through all this, go through the video, reflecting your samples, go through all this, lesson structures, reading, discussion prompts, learning how to, all this. Then you come down here. This is where you now do the assignment. You submit your assignment. Please let us, Tawa Kalitu, please mute your microphone. So this is where you submit the assignment, okay? You come here. So read through the instructions. You come here, you click, it downloads the file. You see it here. Sometimes it might open like this, and you come here, click download. It downloads. Are you with me? So this is where you now start imputing everything that you have learned, which particular sim you're choosing, take all the things you have learned, you put it in practice here. Okay, and when you are done with that, you come back and do what? You click submit, my submission. Yes, I understand. Write the title of your project, upload, and that's it. Are you with me? So, and that's it. Then after this, after you're done with that, you come back and don't forget to do your peer grade review. You always have to do this, review your peers. So you click here and go and review like 3 other people. You look through their work, tell them what they've done, what they've not done. Please, constructive feedback. Please let us give constructive feedback, okay? So this for the science, for people doing physics, chemistry, and biology. If you're working on maths, it's still the same process, okay? So maths, this is the activity sheet. You come, you click here, download. All right. When you download, work on it, then come to your submissions and, you submit. So that's it. All right. That's the way it is. Okay. So that's what you do. Now, for people that had questions with introduction to PhET simulation, let me quickly say this. Let me quickly go through it. So for the introduction to PhET simulation, it is compulsory you do week 1 and week 2. So week 1 just talks about introduction to PhET, everything about PhET, how you can integrate PhET and all that. Here, you come here, do the same thing, click to submit. There's a document you will download that you work on and upload it by submitting here. You come here, do your this, come down here, understand, and this is where you upload your file again. All right. Then week 2, you come to week 2, the same thing after going through. Okay, after going through, you come here and you also try. You come, you click is for week 2. From the statement, you can either do from instructions, you can do whole class inquiry or this or that or this one, whichever one you pick, you do. Okay, and submit. So that's it. All right. So I would open the floor quickly for anyone who still have questions. All right.
Yes, ma. Good afternoon, ma.
Afternoon. And you can leave, please,
yeah, this
because
is Jumai.
you can leave if you have any other activity. There's nothing serious I'm going to be discussing from now. It's just to help people that have issues with the course. Okay. Go ahead, please, Jumai.
Thank you, ma.
Yeah.
Please, ma, I'm actually from the first set of people, and I still have to join this group because I got stuck from the first one. Actually, I did submission of my assignment, and I was graded 50%. Can I have the feedback to know where I went wrong? One. Secondly, I am not too used to this simulation. Even though at least today I learned something. I studied agricultural science and I'm trying to use the simulations for biology to.
Okay, Jumia, are you with me?
Great, thank you.
Hey, can you drop your let me see. Let me go to yes, you can use your phone for the assignment. When you're using your phone, in the upper 3 section of your Chrome browser, okay, just click on that. Click on desktop sites. So it's that's what that does is it enables your phone to act like a laptop. So click that so it will be easy. It will be easier for you to navigate through the course. Yeah, Jumia, please. What is your email?
It's Jumai. My name is Jumai, not Jumia.
I'm sorry, Jumai.
It's Jumai.
Jumai. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. Do I put it on the okay? It's jumaiamodo@yahoo.com.
Can you put it on in the chat box, please?
All right, ma'am. All right, ma'am.
Okay, as I'm waiting for this to load. Okay.
Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, Mr. Abolaji.
Yes, ma. This is the first time I've been joining this section. The last week I was unable to join, and I'm new in this thing. So I received a mail regards this Kausara everything, but I can't navigate through. They asked me to register something, but I didn't get it right.
Okay, 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. So
I've sent it.
Okay, yeah. So I just look. So you have done your peer review. Okay, selecting SIM. You have not done peer review for any of this. You didn't pick for the week 2. You didn't pick anything. You've not done either. You have to pick either whole class or interactive or concept question. This is you. This is your dashboard here. You haven't done peer review for any of this. That's why it's still saying 50%. Do you see that? Hello?
Will I be able to go straight to week 2 without completing with week 1?
Week 2. This is week 2. Week 2 is here in introduction. Look at it here. Week 1, week 2. So you have completed week 1.
Okay.
You've completed week 1. So go to week 2. In introduction. So introduction to PhET has 2 weeks, which you have to do in a week. I think that's the confusion that people have. Activity design has has 3 weeks, which you are to do in a week. But for activity design, you do week 1 and you either pick week 2 or week 3. Are you with me?
Okay,
Okay,
ma.
Mr.
Yes,
John,
ma.
so you get it now, right? Mr. John, you can speak
Hello,
to me.
ma.
Yes.
Yeah, good afternoon, ma.
Yes.
Good afternoon, ma.
Afternoon.
Hello, ma. You did not attend
Yeah.
to my question.
This is my own question, ma.
Mr. Bolaji, hold on, Mr.
Hello.
John. Mr. Bolaji, you have received the emails. Are you in the WhatsApp group?
I'm in the WhatsApp group. Yes,
Okay.
I'm in the WhatsApp group.
I am going to open the WhatsApp group now. Tell me, there's a I've been sending something, a document that you should read. Please, you need to read those that document first. Then I'm still going to send videos. You know, everything I'm explaining like this. You are to start first with introduction to PhET before you go to activity design. All right. So introduction to PhET, you have to do week 1 and week 2. Do the assignments, do the peer grading. Are you with me?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah, and you have to join from that email that was sent to you. You should see 3 emails like this. 3 emails like this. Nigeria STEM, introduction, implement. This is the emails you saw, right?
This Kausara one, the Kausara one, I think.
Did you see
I did not see this one.
Then
no, I did not receive this one.
Are you registered?
I've registered.
Okay, please. I want you to, I'm going to open the group. Just chat, just drop your complaints. I would answer you. Is that okay? On the WhatsApp group. Okay? Are you with me? Okay, Mr. John, you can ask your question.
Okay, good afternoon, ma. Good afternoon, ma.
Yes.
I want to appreciate you. Yes, ma. My question is this: based on the first week, I did the assignment. So after I did the assignment, it was telling me the reply I got from my email is that I earned 3/4 points. So I later reviewed it and I was congratulated that I got 4/4. So I want to ask that what make it for me to get 3/4 before? I don't know, ma.
And maybe you didn't do peer
So
review.
that's my question, ma.
You didn't do peer review and all that. There's always a rubric,
Okay,
that shows what and what you should do when you are submitting. So go through all those things to make sure you follow it through. Okay. So I have to stop now. We've taken so much time. All right. Let me stop sharing the screen. So any other further question?
I've been raising my hand.
So please, who is this?
I've
Who has
been
been raising
my
hand?
hand.
Oh, Mr. Samson, please speak.
Also, okay, my question is the activity sheet you sent to us, man.
Yes.
Is there a place we can get all of those documents?
Of course. I think, look, on the PhET website, okay? As I've also explained, you need to log in, you need to register. Okay?
I've done that.
Okay, you've done that from If you've not registered, click on register. I will do a video. I'm going to, after this class, I think I have to do a video so I show everybody. So you come here, teaching, or whichever simulations, you come, select physics. Okay? Let's say, it's my internet. When you see 0 results, it's either your internet or something. Okay, let's say you have something like this. You select, let's just select something. You click here, AC circuit construction. Okay? Under each of
We're not seeing your screen, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, jeez.
You're not sharing.
Okay. Yeah. Can you see this now? Let me go back. Let me go back to how I started. I'm sorry.
Yes.
So from the PhET website, go to simulations, click whichever subject. Let's say it's physics. We click on any subject, density. Okay. On each simulations, There are several activities that several teachers around the world, people have been using, you know, what Rebecca said, they have been building, PhET has been building since for 20 years now. So people around the world have been using it, but in Africa, the usage is low. That's why PhET is trying to penetrate Africa. And they've been getting sponsorship from MasterCard to try to, you know, expand this to the African education. Okay. So several people have been using this, and they've been building, you know, using this to teach particular topics in their classes. And when they do this, they try to share. So you can click here on any of them and download everything that they have worked on. And you see how they used it. Let me just download one. So that's why it is very important for you to sign in, to register on the PhET Colorado website, okay? Please do register. As I said, I will do a video to explain how to register on the PhET Colorado website. So you have to sign in before you can access all these documents. So you can see this, okay? So this is the activity sheet of one. Even this person didn't upload everything as I would want. If you go into some people's activity, they would actually upload even the lesson plan. Let me see if this is including the lesson plan. Okay, this is quite detailed. So this would have even lesson plan and everything. So you can always, it's not a must you start from the scratch. So you can always go through someone's work and you know, tweak to your own learning goal. Edit to your own learning goal. Do you see that? So you find all this in activities. When you click on this, whichever simulation it is, teaching resource is also there for you. What this teaching resource does is to show you everything, you know, as a teacher, what everything on the simulation does. It explains it in the teaching resource. So, and translations are also there. Please, Clyde, let us mute our microphones. Okay? Are you with me? So this is how you go through it. Okay? Is there any other question? Quickly, we're already running out of time.
Yes, mine. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
This is the final question. Yes.
I just want to ask for somebody that just registered today. I'm sure you are still going to send the 3 emails to the Coursera course. That's what I want to confirm.
Yes, I will. If you register today, register this week. I will send, as far as you register, I will send it to you. Okay. The reason why we should all join from the email sent is when you join from there, it is free. If you go to Coursera directly, you will be asked to pay. Are you with me? So I will send it to you. Just be patient. We shall send it out to you.
Yeah, I already got mine, but I made somebody else to register. So that's
okay.
I
No
got
problem.
mine.
Yes, you will. All right. So I think final hands that are raised. Mr. Vincent, please quickly speak. Mr. Vincent, are you speaking? Okay, Mr. Isaac, you can speak.
Yes. Actually, I registered last week, but I joined late, so I couldn't. I think that the time with Nigeria and Ghana, I think it's something else. So I was thinking it was 11 in our time and actually should have been 10. So I didn't know how to go about it. About this introduction and all, I just checked my mail and I realized the introduction is not in, but the second one and then the third one are there.
It should
so
be
I don't
there.
know whether
Set
I just
your
want
mail
to follow.
well. Set your mail.
Okay.
Just search
Okay.
DTW.
Okay.
You should be there. Okay. So when you get that, all you need to do is in introduction, go and do week 1 and week 2. Okay. Upload your assignments and all. I will share videos again on how to do all those.
Okay.
All right. So
thank you very much.
Thank you. So let me stop sharing. I want us to take a picture. Mayozo, are you with me? Is he here or he has left? Okay, he must have left. All right. Can you show yourselves quickly? Let me just take a picture of us. Let me see your videos. Can you put on your videos? Let's take a picture. Everyone, are we here? Can you put on your videos? Let's take a picture. Aha, brilliant. Lovely, lovely. Thank you.
Before.
Huh?
Are you taking it?
Wait,
you take
please.
another one.
Oh yeah, I'm not taking. I'm not. When I want to take it, I'll count 1 to 3. Oh yeah. Can we all smile? Can we all smile now? Can we smile? Yes, yes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for staying to the end. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Yeah, good, good. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
You don't know you take video. You don't know you take this thing.
Everything will be shared on the group. I've taken the picture, okay? Let me take another one again. Another one. Smile, everyone. Smile. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, thank you, everyone. Bye. Have a lovely weekend. Bye. Bye.